But she's realizing that she doesn't have to pull away from me. This is a huge, there's a lot of progress that has happened here today. I'm super excited.
So you saw this guy's sale video. You think he's as cute as a button. You got to see he's so well-rounded. He's got lots of training under his belt for such a young guy, and you'd like to place a bid on him. Let me tell you how that works.
Hey farm friends, the sun's about to set, but I'm gonna spend a little bit of time here with Diamond, and I'm excited to share with you something that we've been announcing for a while. Amory sent me a little clip of her explaining the auction that's going on right now for Kick 66. We're down to, by the time you watch this, probably about 5 days until the sale is over. So share it with everybody. Go watch the video. Put in a bid. Come on. You know you want him. So I'm excited for you to watch me mess with Diamond today, and also excited for you to learn a few more details about the upcoming auction, or the ongoing auction right now for Kicks 66. Okay, so I haven't had a whole lot of time to mess with Diamond, but I'm going to try to do a little bit right now, so we'll see how this goes. She's still dragging a rope. Oh, there we go, perfect. That's what I was trying to get her to do, was step over that rope. And she's been dragging it enough that she definitely gives to some pressure because she's had it stepped on or whatever. So here's my plan, is I'm gonna try to get her to come over here to this tree where I can tie her up, and then I'm gonna bring the hay over here and let her eat while she's tied. So she's gonna learn that it's a good thing for me to be close while she's eating. So this may take 2 hands for a minute, but then I'll turn it right back on for you. Well, it took a little doing, but I got the end of the rope, and then I got it around this tree, and now she's here where she can't go very far, and I'm gonna start just feeding her right here out of my hand, because she's been so skittish that she wouldn't come up even to the feed barrel over there where Cash is if I was close. But see, now she can't get away, and I'm bringing the feed to her, and she's gonna realize, wow, this guy doesn't hurt me. See, I'm even gonna, you can see my shadow. I'm moving the hay. I want her to know that my movement doesn't mean she's gonna get hurt. She's probably been roped and scared into a corral by sounds and movement, and I want her to know that see, I'm just a nice guy. Even if I move the hay, it's not gonna hurt. So oh, she still doesn't want to be pet. She'll let me here in a minute. Oh, I'm going slow, but now if she has a tight rope, I can go down the rope and pet her. But right now she's like, wait, why would I not move my head? My natural instincts telling me that I should move my head, because if someone's coming after me, I want to move. But look at that. You can see this is kind of loose now. But if she decides that she does want to run, she can't go very far. So I'm super excited with this progress here, guys. May not seem like much to you, but, and then I'm gonna come on another side. See, she thinks she can get away at first, but then she hit the end of the rope and she's like, wait, I've been stepping on this thing, and I know that once I hit the end, it doesn't give. So there you go, come on. So I'm super excited, guys. There's a lot of progress being made. When I have some help down here, I will try to lead her and have someone put a little pressure behind. But right now the girls are going to basketball practice and Vicky's getting dinner ready. So anyway, you're doing good, Diamond. Proud of you. Diamond's gonna be a nice one. She's just been really skittish and we haven't had a lot of time to work with her, but she's gonna come around. So anyway, if someone wants to make her their project, let me know, because I have more than I have time right now. Oh, it's been good just to have her tied. So see, it's still a loose rope here. She's not putting a lot of pressure, but she's realizing that she doesn't have to pull away from me. This is there's a lot of progress that has happened here today. I'm super excited. So let me grab the hay again and feed her out of my hand. May seem like a little thing, but once she realizes that I'm not gonna hurt her and that I'm the source of her food, that'll make some huge progress. So now, just real quick, I'm going to see if I can untie her without her taking off. That's the key. Because if she runs away from me, then she thinks, oh, I just gotta run harder next time. So I really don't want that to do that. So I'm working on it here. Oops, see, she started thinking she could go away, but I want her to know that, no, you're still tied. Maybe not as tight, but she's still tied. Sorry, I'm trying to do this with one hand and video with the other. But hey, it's working. I just hope it's not too rough for you to watch. Okay, so now here's my plan. She has not been one that leads yet, but we've had a good session and I'm gonna see if she'll just come this way towards her buddy a little bit. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. Even one or two steps will be good. So, see, I'm gonna put a little pressure. Little pressure. And when I get it movement, I let go. Even though it was kind of a sidewards movement. There you go. Come on. I just want her to know that, hey, if you give me some movement, I'll let go of the pressure. And pretty soon she'll realize, oh, I can even come forward. Look at that. And he lets off the pressure. Good girl. Man, that's huge. I'm so excited. Well, guys, tell me what you think of Diamond and Cash there. Well, before I continue messing with Diamond for a little bit, let's see what Amory has to say about Kick 66 and horsebid.com. Here we go. Watch this.
So you saw this guy's sale video. You think he's as cute as a button. You got to see he's so well-rounded. He's got lots of training under his belt for such a young guy, and you'd like to place a bid on him. Let me tell you how that works. You're going to head over to horsebid.com. We have the direct link to bid. It will be attached to the comments and a QR code in this corner. You can go over there, and that is where the bidding action will take place. So register an account with horsebid.com. That's how you're going to get set up to bid. Horse bid has video tutorials, but it's honestly a pretty simple process. You just have to enter a name, a phone number, and give them your email address, and you're all set up to bid. Just make sure before you place a bid that you are aware you're financially responsible for any bids placed. This guy's going to be worth every penny, I guarantee it. Once you're registered to bid, bidding action can take place. The bidding is going to be open now until November 20th at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So check with your time zone. For me in Arizona, that means it closes about 4 p.m. Kix is towards the end of the sale, which means he's not going to close right at 7 p.m. He's going to have a little bit longer because each horse is delayed. So the first horse will close at 7 p.m. The second horse would be 7:04. The third would be 7:08. So they're delayed by 4 minutes, excuse me. And they also use a soft close method, which means that if someone places a bid within the last 3 minutes of it closing, then they're going to add 2 more minutes to the total bid time. They do this method so that no one can just rush in there and outbid another person and juke ya or anything like that. It makes it fun and fair. So we are very excited to be using the horse bid method and just having that auction platform so that the market can tell us what they think Kix is worth. We think he's worth a lot. He's really proven himself. He's got the color, he's got the looks, he's got the breeding. He's a stud colt if anyone's out for a prospect, or maybe just a very well-mannered gelding. That's what I'm always out for. He is a little dirty today, so if you want to see him all cleaned up, go watch that video. We got him all spiffied up, looking good. And that is the tea on how you can purchase or have a chance to bid on this young guy. Even if you're not interested, maybe you know someone that is, so go ahead and share this info with them. And we are excited to see how Kix does and the final results on Monday, November 20th, closing 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So there you go. That's the tea on Kix. Go check out his sale video if you haven't. Excited to see all the news. He's definitely a young guy and he's got his personality. He likes to nibble, he likes to chew, but he is very, very well-mannered and very well-rounded. Side note, I was in Flagstaff until a few days ago. Now I'm in technically Congress, Arizona. I say Wickenburg a lot, but that is where Kix is located. With me in Congress, our home down south. So that is where pickup and all transportation would come out of. You know, anyone that actually places a bid or is interested, just get in contact with me. We can definitely help arrange shipping anywhere or transportation, or if you want to come meet this guy in person, he is available. I'm available. I'll answer any questions. Thank you, guys.
Well, guys, I hope you're excited to go check out Kix and the auction. And even if you're not interested or not in the market for a horse, share the link with someone you know that has horses, because Kix is a heck of a horse. Diamond, you did good tonight. I'm proud of you, girl. And she's not running away as I'm standing here by the feed barrel, which shows that she's retaining what she just learned, and that is that she can come up to feed even if I'm right here by the feed trough. Look who's heading to his roost tonight. This time of night, Fred heads to his tree to roost. I'll probably show how all that works here in a minute. I shut this gate because I put the donkeys out here tonight. So now he's gonna have to figure out how to fly over, which he can do no problem. But anyway, while I'm sitting here talking to you, Fred came walking up and I thought I'd show you Fred for a minute. Now Barney, Wilma, and Betty are all up at the pen up by the house, the peacock pen. And one day we'll feel comfortable to let them out, but that day's not yet. So Anyway, Fred, are you gonna fly over here? Cause you're looking confused that I locked the, shut the gate on you. I didn't lock it. Watch, here he goes. Aren't they beautiful? It's so cool that these big birds can fly. That's just awesome. Anyway, he's gonna head over to this tree over here and then he'll roost. I'll show you here in a minute, but let me keep talking to you for a while. It's just a peaceful, beautiful night with the horses back behind us. But those of you that watch our channel are very aware probably that Kick 66, Lex's baby, and Lex is the big horse right there, the big one in the middle. Lex's baby by my stallion 66 is for sale right now on an online auction. And when you raise registered quarter horses, or any horses, if that's the goal, is to raise horses, most people try to make some money with that so you can pay for hay and support your hobby, your addiction as Vicky would call it, and also so in our case that we can have money to then also rescue a few on the side. This is cute. Nugget just came up. Let me show you. As I was talking to you, Nugget just came up and is checking things out. Nugget's looking so cute and growing up so big, aren't you? Aren't you, Nugget? So anyway, it's just caused me to reflect a lot as we're watching this online auction, and the bids aren't where I would like to see them yet. Maybe by the time the auction ends, I think it's on the 20th of the month that it ends, but anyway, before it ends, hopefully it'll get kind of where we'd like. But with that said, it's just made me think a little bit about Kicks and our program, and why I believe Kicks is actually nicer than any colt that's been sold in the country this year, any quarter horse colt as a weanling. And I honestly believe that. I believe he has the conformation, the breeding, so the DNA, the potential, the color, everything to compare with any colt in the country. But there's even more. The reason I believe that Kicks is worth more than any colt that's been sold in the country this year, and I'm comparing him to quarter horse colts, okay? I know there's other breeds out there that may sell for a lot more. I know there's race horses and things like that, and you know, I get it. There's horses that sell for millions of dollars, but for just the well-bred colts that sell, especially around these parts, I believe he's nicer than any of them. And again, I believe his conformation and breeding and ability and potential is right there with any colt around. I would hold him next to any colt around. And yet, what makes him even nicer is I don't think there's a colt that's been sold in 2023 in the whole country that has been trained like he has been trained. Now, maybe I'm wrong, and feel free to comment or to prove to me by sending me some evidence. But Kicks, as a 7-month-old colt, has had 45 days of professional training from Amory Palmer. I'm sure everyone that watches this tonight has already subscribed to Amory's channel. If you haven't, go subscribe. A-M-R-Y, Palmer, P-A-L-M-E-R. That's my cousin's daughter, so my cousin, and she is amazing. And so Kicks is not only comparable in any aspect you want to compare him with, he has training to boot. Go over to Amory's channel, watch the videos with Kicks, watch the sale video that's linked to the horsebid.com site, and you're gonna be impressed. And again, prove me wrong if you can, but I believe Kicks is nicer than any colt sold in Arizona this year. Obviously there's no way to prove it, but but that's what I'm standing by, as I believe he's the nicest colt around. Not just because he has the conformation, the breeding, the potential, the color, and the personality to compare, but he has something in addition to any other baby that I'm aware of, and that is he has professional training at such a young age. And it was kind of an experiment, Emery and I wanted to try to see if putting that professional training into him at such a young age would increase value. And maybe people don't think it does, but I guarantee if you buy Kick 66, you could leave him alone for the next year and a half, let him just grow up, and you could go catch him, bring him in, and he's got a foundation that will just take you with such momentum into maturity that you're going to be leaps and bounds ahead of most other horses. So anyway, that's my feelings. Again, I may be wrong. I was once. Just kidding. Probably Vicky would say probably 2 or 3 or 4, 10 times. But anyway, guys, have a good night. It's been fun. Oh, I showed you Fred walking by just a minute ago, and now I think we're gonna get to see him fly up into the tree. I actually just missed it. He had just flown up there, but now he's looking to go higher. Let's see where he goes. I don't know if you can see him, but when he flies up, you'll see him. So to me, it's so cool that peacocks can fly like a bird much smaller than themselves, and they roost up high, and so they're safe from predators, and they're just really cool birds. But anyway, hopefully he'll hurry up here and we'll end this video. So guys, have a good night. There he goes.